I mean, I'm not saying that Luka deserved MVP chance, but 35,
Mm-hmm.
18, and 9. I mean, come on, Luka. Like
18 and 9.
You need to stop praising these rebounds. I swear to God, you need to stop praising them.
18. Yo, Mars, I don't care if he did it in a little league game with them scamming ass coaches. 18 rebounds is crazy. From anybody, but let alone a guard. I know Luka's a 6'7" guard. I know he's a bigger guard.
They are wide open.
Hey, well then if it's wide open, anybody could get him.
No, you want Luka to have the ball.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to get the ball, Morris. Like a rebound, somebody got to go get the ball. If
that's fine, but we're saying 18 and that, like, bro. If you watch watch Luka's rebounds. No one's near him.
That's not his fault.
Like, he's not doing anything.
Rebounds.
His rebounds aren't as impactful as the rebounds Andre Drummond gets.
I don't need context for rebounds. You got 18
rebounds.
It's crazy.
I'm not. You can't compare that though, Mars. It's not the same.
My point is, we're just 45, 18, and we do that a lot. It was like guys like him, LeBron. Like when you try and use the slash line of like 32, 12, and 8. Like, yeah, 12 rebounds, cool. But if no one's near you and you get the rebounds, why are we acting like that makes your performance more?
But that's not. But that's
so
not.
If nobody closes out on my shot and I make it, does that mean that my shot I shouldn't get 2 points for my shot?
No, you get the rebounds. He got.
But I'm saying it's not.
If you get dared to shoot, a la Isaac Okoro.
I'm not talking about dare to shoot, Mars. I'm not talking about dare to shoot.
If someone leaves you wide open and says, go ahead and shoot the shot, and you make 4 threes, it doesn't have the same weight as Steph Curry making 4 threes. Yes.
Mars, but here's my thing. Nobody's daring Luka not to get the rebound.
Mars.
To get the rebound.
The Mavericks let him get rebounds.
What about the opposing team? It's 5 other players out there.
They're not crashing. Watch it.
Well, Mars,
the other team doesn't want the rebound.
You don't even no one has to agree with me. Do your own due diligence on watching.
I watch it.
And tell me how you feel about his rebounds.
I did watch that.
Don't even agree with me just because I'm saying it. Watch it for yourself and tell me if you're like, yeah, these rebounds are moving me.
Right, Mars. I can appreciate your logic on open rebounds, Mars. But are you saying that Luka doesn't rebound in traffic?
I'm saying 80% of his rebounds are wide open.
No, Mars. 4 out of every 5 rebounds he gets is not wide open. That's not true, Mars. Crazy. That is not true. Now maybe last night, but Mars, he does rebound in traffic, and he rebounds
20% of the time.
No, he doesn't. 4 out of 5 times he's not rebounding.
It really doesn't matter, Chilton.
I understand, Mars.
That's not Luka's fault if the other team isn't crashing the glass. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm getting rebounds, I'm getting rebounds. I don't care.
Yeah, get the no one's saying he didn't get the rebounds. I'm not saying I'm saying his rebounds, his 18 rebounds don't hold the same weight as a Rudy Gobert or Anthony Davis.
And I don't think anybody. And I'm not. No.
That's the point. We're saying 18 rebounds like it's just something so crazy.
He just said it was wide open.
No, I'm not doing that, Mars. I don't think that he's the rebounder that Drummond is. No, I'm not saying that he's the rebounder that I don't know Blake Griffin was or something like. No, I'm not saying that he's that kind of rebounder. However, you brought it up a couple of different times where today how prevalent the long ball is. A lot of these rebounds are long ball rebounds. Because they're long ball rebounds, what do? They speed the game up. So if I got my lead guard rebounding like that, even if it's wide open, that enhances our transition game. Would you think it would be faster considering how many rebounds he gets? But that does enhance our transition game. But with that also being said, I've seen Luka stick his nose in there with big guys, Julius Randle, with Luka sticking his nose in there with Rudy Gobert, and he'll rebound in traffic. Also, he doesn't just get wide open rebounds because guys are shooting threes. He does stick his nose in there and get rebounds when there's other bigs in there.
20%
he does do that, and it's definitely more than 20% of the time.
Okay, you want to know something crazy? I just looked this up because I know my eyes aren't deceiving me. Of the top 30 in rebounds per game, do you want to know who is second to last in contested rebounds?
Luka.
Yes. You want to know who's last?
Enlighten us.
Jason Tatum. 2 people who I say just get wide open rebounds and we be praising it. Jason Tatum, 18.5% of his rebounds are contested. You know what that means? 81.5% are uncontested rebounds. Luka Doncic, 22.2% are contested. You know what that means? 77.8% are uncontested. So my
What does
point
that
saying
say,
20%, I was
Luka?
off
No,
by
no, no, wait a
20%.
minute, Thomas.
77.8% of
what does
Luka's
that-
rebounds are uncontested. I don't know what to tell you. Anyone can go watch it for themselves. It happens. I'm not making it up. I just looked it up, and the stats prove what my eyes were telling me.
Ron,
They get
what was your
uncontested
statement?
rebounds.
Did you say Luka had a good game, but did you can't say, oh, Luka, 18 rebounds, best rebounder in the league? I don't think you said anything.
No,
about
my
him being
point
a
was
best
when we say
rebounder.
45, 18, and 9, we make it
that's
seem
why
like the game is way more impressive than it was because 18 rebounds, when you look at the rebounds he's getting, don't mean much. That's the point I'm making.
That's
Because
crazy.
18 rebounds
So,
don't
Mars,
equate to 18
that makes
valuable
me
rebounds.
crazy hearing that, man, because what it sounds to me like is that the 80% of the rebounds that are uncontested, what do they lead to, Mars? Do they not lead to buckets?
Yeah,
do they not lead to them
offense.
scoring?
You go
so
up
it's
the other
obvious.
side.
So
I'm not saying the rebounds mean nothing.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
There's no way this genuinely happens. We understand context.
I
when
do.
It's any
I
other
do
stat.
understand that.
We
Mars.
understand 20
That
points
nobody
from
is
someone
around.
isn't
Nobody
the same
around.
as 20 points from someone else. We can understand that teams guard people differently. When
Right.
Steph Curry makes 7 threes, we understand teams aren't letting him shoot. But
Right.
when Matisse Thybulle makes 7 threes, we understand teams are leaving him wide open in the corner. So the way teams are guarding him is different. So not all 7 threes are the same. We understand when someone scores 30 points and is predominantly on jump shots, we understand how they're scoring their points. We understand that that's different from someone who's only scoring off putbacks and dunks. We understand that. But then when I say not all rebounds are created equal, I'm the bad guy. I'm simply saying there's context.
No,
every
chill. He's
single
right.
stat.
Yes, he is the
And
bad
you
guy.
praising
That's
the
ridiculous.
rebound
It's
is a
ridiculous.
bit crazy
No,
to me
no,
when
Mars,
his rebounds
keep
don't come
going.
in the same fashion
Right.
as guys like Mitchell Robinson, who's
Right.
an elite rebounder, DeMontis Sabonis, Rudy Gobert, Nikola Jokic,
Another center.
Anthony Davis. But we're praising
Another
18
center.
rebounds
Another
as
big.
if it means that. All I'm saying is context is key when we read out these numbers.
Right.
That is it. That is all I'm
Which is
saying.
fair.
If you want to
Rebounds is
disagree and say
something we don't
rebounds are
need to-
rebounds, cool. But if you think rebounds are rebounds, you have to think assists are assists. You have to think all assists are created equal, no matter how it's generated, no matter what you do. Well, an
Nobody
assist is an
said
assist.
that, though.
It don't- Then
Keep going,
then
Mars.
you
Keep
have to
going,
agree
Mars.
with
Keep
me
going,
and
Mars.
apply
Keep going.
context to the stats.
Right.
You can't
Now,
have it both ways.
with
Are
that,
all
now,
assists created equal, or do we understand there's context to assists?
there are just
not-
like
it's
scoring.
not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
Exactly.
It's
That's my
scoring.
point.
However,
There's
It's not,
context.
it's not the same thing. We don't have to act like this makes sense because it doesn't.
Okay,
It
explain.
Okay, Mars. Okay, your point. Your
Explain
point.
how it doesn't make
Your
sense.
point is valid, Mars. Mars, your point is valid because what we're talking about here is we're talking about context. So if Alex Okoro is left wide open on 7 threes and he makes 4 of them, how does that impact the basketball game? They end up winning because 3 of those 4 were during a run, and that run ended up propelling our run to help us win the basketball game. So when you got Luka, who has 17 rebounds, well, 10 of those 17 rebounds led to 22 fast break points because nobody else was offensive rebounding, which helped us speed the basketball game up. So instead of you looking at, because Luka gets empty rebounds, those rebounds might lead to us scoring. With us scoring, that might lead to us winning the basketball game. So even though they might not look impactful because they aren't contested, even though he does rebound in traffic, not as much as you would like to, but he does rebound in traffic. Those rebounds that he has that aren't contested lead to other things that help us win games.
Yeah, and that's fine. If that context was true, yeah, I wouldn't argue against that. The issue is, if you want to say that the reason Dallas's offense is so successful off Luka rebounds is because he has the ball, I would just disagree. I don't think the outcome of their offense changes because, as we all know, Luka isn't one to push the tempo.
They're one
He's
of the, they're one of the, they're all one of the slowest.
Now,
I think they're 20th
so
in
we
right
all
now.
we already understand Luka isn't. It's not like Russell Westbrook where he got the ball and he was pushing. All like the defense ain't set, they're scrambling. No, Luka's not doing that. So all I'm saying is when we watch Luka's rebounds and we see there's no one around him,
Right.
the outcome would be the same whether or not he got that rebound. Now he gets credit for getting the rebounds. Yes, he has 18 rebounds. I'm not saying he doesn't have them. What I am saying is we can't put Luka in a category among other great rebounders when his rebounds come in such a different context. He's not, to me, I can't call someone an elite rebounder when you're getting wide open rebounds with no one around you. That's not elite rebounding.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Joy